I was forced into street prostitution, and what I received in return was my death. I grew up in an orphanage until I turned 15. I was told to leave the orphanage because they had an age restriction. I faced a harsh survival game, with no money, no family, and my friends in similar circumstances. I didn't know why I was born, what my purpose in life was, and why I had to endure so much suffering. When you're at the bottom of society and have no control over your own life, it is normal to be deceived or forced into doing things you don't want to do. Becoming homeless and addicted to drugs, I was forced into street prostitution. No one wants to do this kind of work, but those demons in human form won't spare you and let you free. My life took a new turn when I was proposed to by a familiar client. I was truly touched because he didn't pay attention to my past or my occupation. However, it wasn't as fortunate and happy as I had thought. He turned out to be a drug addict, constantly beating and treating me like a puppet to satisfy his desires. True love only came to me when I had my son. My child was the most sacred and precious thing God had given me. Because of my son, who was the only one who could be by my side, I gained the strength to fight against this world full of nightmares. To ensure my son's safety, I decided to leave that drug-addicted husband and quit that job, transitioning to work as a hostess at a club. I tried to start over so that my son could be proud of his mother, but everything was never easy. The lives of me and my son became more and more difficult and stagnant. I was so desperate for money that I resorted to stealing from a customer, and I paid my life for that mistake. After being caught, I returned the entire amount I took, but I was forced to pay a large sum as compensation for the loss. In a dire financial situation, I couldn't pay that unreasonable amount immediately, so I begged them to let me repay the debt gradually. However, the result was being imprisoned by them. They had intended to make money off of me by inviting